because of time, we are pressed for time. We have to move swiftly with this program as we are now receiving our Queen, Miss South Africa, who was crowned recently 2 weeks back, who comes from this province of ours. Now when we speak about Miss SA, all of us, you know, you need to start first, locate the contents, the people who are on the pageant, their geographic orientation as to where are they coming from. You will not be mistaken if you continuously see the presence of the pageants from this province of ours, because not so long we had received Shudupazo Musida, also who was crowned Miss SA, and today we are here 2 years down the line receiving Ndavi. Indeed, this province of ours is a province of greatness, is a province that has got a huge potential. Can we give a round of applause for ourselves? We are going to move right along with our program. I'm going to request all of us to rise on our feet as we will be opening this program. Thank you. We may be seated. I just want to indicate to you that we are going to run with a very short program, because we know majority of the people of this province are waiting to receive our Queen in our various communities in the area of Greater Zanin. And we did not intend to keep her here for long. We just want her to be well received at the level of the provincial government, and then she will then make her way to Mopani District Municipality, Greater Zanin Municipality, where she will be celebrating with the community where she comes from. And I want to really appreciate the support that the people of this province have given to our Queen Ndavi. If it wasn't of your votes, ladies and gentlemen, she wouldn't have emerged as the Queen. Can we, through the history, gave a narrative of where we come from as a country, and you also zoomed into the process for us to heal from our past, and now you then came shining. And I said, wow, if we can have as many young women like her who understand the history of our country, and who also understand that as the government of today, as a country, we are on a path to reconciliation. And I think this country will really be a great country for all of us to live in. Let's clap hands for her once again. But immediately when she was crowned, there were those who wanted to steal the limelight from her, who came with negative comments. And I want to say to all of you who are seated here that you must know that in any competition, there would be those who are not satisfied with how the outcome of that competition is. And I don't want that, Ndavi, to really dampen your spirit. You must take it as a path that you need to zoom into and embark on more awareness campaigns for other queens that are to come in the near future. Because we are saying we have seen that potential in you. The judges have seen that potential in you. Who are we as the people who were outside to criticize the process on its own? So in every competition, there would be the good stories and the bad stories. Please, my baby, focus on the good stories and reign beautifully during your reign. Thank you. We are now going to move with the program. We are going to request Mr. Mama Bolojeri, who is standing in on behalf of the Executive Mayor of Polokwane Municipality, to come and welcome us into their city and acknowledge the guests that are here with us. Let's clap hands for Councillor Mama Bolojeri.
Program Director, thank you very much for this opportunity. The Acting Premier of Limpopo Province, Ntate Seaparo Sekwati, MEC for Sports, Arts and Culture, and our Program Director, Me Thandi Moraka, Executive Mayors and Mayors present here, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Khotso Aibelin. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this important event of welcoming home the pride of the Limpopo province, the radiant Ndavi Nokeri from Limpopo, who has been crowned Mrs. South Africa 2022. This homecoming celebration couldn't have happened at a more relevant time, as we are celebrating Women's Month, when women took to the streets in protest against the freedom of movement. The march was to challenge an oppressive system that has deepened inequality in terms of race and gender, and has contributed to the current triple challenges of inequality, unemployment, and poverty. Historically, women have been in the forefront of carrying the hopes of nations alive and demonstrated that the future can never be limited by the socio-economic circumstances that you find yourselves in. But it's about the desire to achieve. Program Director, today we are standing here celebrating one of our own, a star from our province, our Queen Ndavi. And this shows the plight of women, a young girl from rural areas who have shown the country that it doesn't matter where you come from. All that matters is what you can achieve, what is the future ahead of you. Program Director, hers is a special groundbreaking moment because she was not only voted to the crown by all female judges, but also the winner of the people's choice of vote. As the City of Stars, We take pride in our efforts in youth development programs. We have donated land to the Department of Public Works and Sports, Arts and Culture for the development of the state-of-the-arts theater and cultural hub at Bakoni Balapa. According to the plans, the hub development should commence around September 2022 and will, among others, include film studios, film archives, workshops, and training arenas. It will also include a hotel, retail, arena, incubator theater, etc. The theater development will set our arts and culture sector on the growth path, and our youth will be major beneficiaries of this development. We are grateful to the provincial government that this event of ushering this gem from Gabaza was brought to Polokwane, the city of stars, as the capital city of the province does not function in isolation from Capricorn district and the rest of Limpopo province. Now, more than ever, our province is on the spotlight. Can we clap hands for that? It is on the spotlight because of this queen, Ndavi, and the two previous queens, Miss Bokang and also Shudufazo Musida, who were also crowned Miss South Africa in the past. We all know that it takes a village to raise a child. Today, our daughter of the soil is coming home as the child that Gabaza village has raised, and in the process, making the capital city of Polokwane, the Mopani district, and the rest of Limpopo province proud. On that note, Program Director, I take this opportunity to congratulate our Queen Ndavi Nokeri for being crowned Miss South Africa 2022 and for making Limpopo proud. Limpopo remains the home of talent. Limpopo, same province, we are the city of stars. We welcome you all to the city of stars. I thank you, Program Director. Oh yeah, before Tsena ask his Program Director, before Retsena ban pile gore ke be ke acknowledge baeng ba rena, they said I should acknowledge councillors from all municipalities, Baphala Borwa, Greater Zanin, Vodacom, Old Mutual, Metropolitan, Meropa, Capricorn FM, executives, SABC combo executives, Tulamela Mayor, acting HOD of the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, acting HOD Limpopo Treasury. I thank you, Program Director. These are the people I was sent here to acknowledge.
Thank you, Councillor Mamabolo, for that welcoming address that you have made on behalf of the Executive Mayor of Polokwane Municipality. And indeed, he has welcomed us into the city of stars. Let's clap hands once more for him. We also have the presence of the executives of Limpopo Tourism Agency. I don't want to pick up unnecessary fights with them. They are our strategic partners. Can we clap hands for them? We are now going to move with our program as it is. We're going to usher onto the stage the people who are going to give us messages of support. These are the sponsors who have made this event a success. You have Bayou sanitary pads. I'm going to request that they come onto the podium to also give us the message of support. We also have Meropa Sun International, who must then come in and tell us how can we better utilize their facilities during Ndavi's tenure as Miss South Africa 2022. And we also have Metropolitan and Vodacom. Can they come in that sequence to come and give us the message of support?
Good morning, everyone. To our program director.
Hosted by comedian and TV personality, Mushendigi, and we dubbed the Vodacom Red Carpet. This spectacular pre-crowning event hosts celebrities from all walks of life. Over and above the sponsorship of the Vodacom Red VIP, Vodacom sponsored the reigning Miss South Africa with a Vodacom Red 200 gig plan, which is 200 gigs of data and unlimited minutes, bundled with the latest Samsung Galaxy Z Flip with a flex cam, whereas the runner-up also walked away with a Red VIP 30 gig plan, also bundled with a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip and a flex cam. The Vodacom Red VIP guest list included celebrities such as Zed van der Merwe, Zozibini Tunzi, Rolene Strauss, pageant host Annelem Doda, and celebrities such as Boiti, Elaine Heavy K, Loyiso Makadzi, Nadia Nakai, Ndoni, and Rouge. As a leading mobile network operator that works across emerging markets in Africa, Vodacom recognizes that it has both a particular responsibility and profound opportunity to provide societal value throughout its core business activities. There is also a growing expectation for business to serve a social purpose and use the resources and our core capabilities to make a meaningful contribution to the country and to communities. Through our purpose and through our ambition to improve the lives of over 100 million customers, I know it sounds like an ambitious goal, however, we believe that it is possible because we are in the business of connecting and enabling people to make those connections. We're optimistic about the capabilities of technology and connectivity to transform, and we want to do this through our communities. On a daily basis, we help our customers, investors, partners, and stakeholders understand new technological solutions and be ready to use it in a responsible way in order to enhance lives and the societies they live in. Vodacom is committed to enabling a digital society so that there is better economic prospects for our communities. Digital services such as our IoT platforms are quickly becoming new energies for growth and economic prosperity. Ndavi, I'd like to say congratulations, all the best in your journey. We're here to support you. Thank you.
Thanks very much to our sponsors who have came through to give us their messages of support, to our Queen, Miss South Africa 2022, Ndavi Nokeri. Let's clap hands for them. They've really indicated to us opportunities that are available within their various organizations. It's upon you who have got an interest within this space of beauty pageant to really go and grab those opportunities. But even ourselves, at the level of government, will be coming to yourselves through your CSI projects. We want to see you collaborating with government as a way of going back to our communities and developing a program where we need to produce the future Ndavi Nokeris of this country. Can we clap hands for those initiatives? Ladies and gentlemen, amongst us here today, we have the presence of Miss Limpopo Province, Baby Poshoko. Can we also acknowledge her? She can stand. We also are blessed with the presence of Miss Capricorn, Joyce Tomes. Can she stand up so that? We also have the presence of Miss Mamelodi Sundowns, Limpopo, Ranewa Ramotombu. Can she stand up? We are also being joined by Miss Teen of South Africa, Refilwe Malachi, and Kamogelo Makhato. We also have the presence of a person from Planet International South Africa, Matladzi Mabuja. I think she's the queen there. We have Miss Teen International Washu Tlabiwa. We have the presence of Little Miss South Africa, Kes Godwana. Can she come over to the stage because she's young? Some of you might not see her. Little Miss South Africa. Yes, baby. That's our first princess. Thank you, my love. Thank you very much, Nana. We also have the presence of Little Miss Limpopo Mohau Makwai. Can she also come through? These are the little one who needs to be nurtured by all of us. Yes, baby, yes. We also have the presence of Little Miss Mzansi Africa, Zwivayo Mudau. Zwivayo Mudau, come my baby, so that we appreciate you. Yes. We have the presence of Miss Preteen Capricorn Mokhadi Seremola. She can just stand up. We also have the presence of Miss Teen Tourism International Buhle Matole. She can just stand. We also have the presence of Mall of the North Billboard Queen, Diteto Make. Come through, my love, come through so that we appreciate you as well. Thank you very much. These are the future Ndavi Nokeris of the future. Can we just appreciate them and support them? We are now going to have entertainment by Rofiwa. Ladies and gentlemen, let's usher them onto the stage with a round of applause. Rofiwa. Oh, I forgot Miss Mapungube. Tabelang Kekana, where are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Rofiwa, over to you.
Hallelujah. Koriwa. Koriwera, my sister Ndavi. Orita Batu. I hope you understand. Venda. ndikungodoliwa mzimu whatever zwo iteaho o wina kha vhathu vhanzhi, the whole country, and then she comes first. Karibu mzimu.
Just tell this to the Lord.
You've done so much for me, I cannot tell it all. Nara Gelemo Ningamba ngazindini za madana na madana ngongo asiyedani. Nara Gelemo Tena gereke ni sarovi na visa munikero na zone asiyedani. Nara Gelemo Ufoti wa mawaze Ndijiwe Jehova Unyitela vitu zote Dinga urenda ngami Jehova Zine zofane landini. Oh, what shall I render to you, Jehovah? For he has done so very much for you. Itomone ya miru, dione yo mufanela. Oh,
Sing it with me.
Itomone harakele.
Karibu mzimu kausizo zaite. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rofiwa, for that rendition of that item. We know that Ndavi is a believer in Christ. Hence, we had to bring her closer to her Creator. Let's clap hands for Rofiwa. We are going to receive 2 more messages of support from our sponsors. We need sponsors for Ndavi's reign to be a success. We are going to call upon SABC together with Old Mutual to come and give us those messages of support. SABC, over to you.
Program Director, MEC Tandi Moraka, the Acting Premier, Honorable Ntatesi Siaporo, Honorable Mayors, leaders of provincial parastatals, our homemade Miss South Africa, Ndavi Nokeri, in whose sunshine we are basking. I greet you all, ladies and gentlemen. It is a privilege for the SABC to have been invited to this occasion. What a wow, being surrounded by a symphony of beauty queens. The SABC Group Executive CEO, Ntate Madoda Mxakwe, conveys his well wishes to the Queen. We have been made aware that you are such a prayerful woman, so we looked for a suitable scripture in the big book so that we sound to be relevant. There is a scripture in the Bible, in the Old Testament, I think it's 1 Samuel chapter 25, verse 3. It tells us of a woman called Abigail. So, and it says Abigail, how it describes Abigail. Verse 1, 2 tell us that Abigail, there was a man who was very rich. The guy was wealthy, dealing with wool, because he had a lot of sheep, but he rich but rude. Then verse 3 tells us that, but he was married to a woman called Abigail who was beautiful and intelligent. For the first time, Biblia Risha to something called intelligence, and that intelligence is resting upon a woman called Abigail, which tells us that intelligence is not the monopoly of men. You know, intelligent, intelligent. Now, for the first time, the focus shifted from a masculinity to a woman. And we were impressed with how you answered the question. In his wisdom, God made sure that beauty and brains could be embodied in a powerful woman like you. And Honorable MEC, we also noticed we are in the newsroom, and all fellow journalists here could tell you that the focus of the world is on Limpopo province. There's so much happening. All of a sudden, things are happening in our province, and we are privileged to be associated with a successful government. We are privileged as the SABC to be strategically located in a province that we've got a recipe to produce beauty queens. Lenalichwa skolong liampala. Akerilere pudi aja lucha ifite chachedi. So a privilege or regile lucha la success, and you have also transferred that to the SABC. We are so grateful.
Thank you very much, General Manager, SABC Limpopo, Ntate Mamabolo. Let's clap hands once more for him. Anyone from Old Mutual? Oh, let's clap hands for him as he comes.
Good morning, everybody. MEC, Premier Stan Mathabate in his absentia, our mayors, all protocol observed. My name is Shepherd Mujambi. I'm an area manager for Old Mutual and the chairperson of Limpopo Management Board. We are here as an Old Mutual to deliver a message of support to Ndavi. We're saying congratulations. You really made us proud as a province, as a PMB, because we believe that when we have stars, we also have to nurture the stars. And you're one of the stars that we as a business, we want to continue partner with you through SAR. We know that quite a number of business, they are already doing this. But we're saying as an Old Mutual, should there be any opportunities for us to partner with you in any projects, please invite us. We are more than welcome, we're more than willing rather, to make sure that we extend everything to you so that you can become successful. Because you know, you need to leave a legacy. In order for you to leave a legacy, you need to have partners. So as Old Mutual, we really want to partner with you. We've already done quite a number of things in the province. As a chairperson, we also invested quite a number of would say, money in quite a number of rural areas, wherein we invested 130 million, where we built a library in Guyane. We also gave out sort of a school uniform to those kids who are underprivileged. And should you also maybe identify and adopt any skills, we are also willing to partner with you. Because in order for you to be successful, you also need partners like Old Mutual. So we're here to support you. Thank you and congratulations once more again.
Thank you very much to our sponsors for those messages of support. Indeed, Ndavi's reign will depend on some of you sponsors as her strategic partners. Let's continue to partner in that spirit of contributing positively in the lives of our ordinary people on the ground. We are now going to have word of appreciation from Ms. SA representative Stephanie Whale. As she is coming here, can we usher her onto the stage to give us their word as an organization?
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Program Director. Of course, our Honourable Premier, or Acting Premier, thank you so much. Our Mayors, MEC, of course, for having us and all protocol observed. I think specifically, thank you to the members of the media for being here and all of those who have welcomed Ndavi and the Miss South Africa team with so much love, specifically her wonderful family, the Nokeri family. Thank you so much for opening your home to us as a whole, and we promise, as I said, always to take care of your daughter. Miss South Africa is a pure representation of what we have here in Ndavi. Really a girl who has so many hopes and dreams, and that platform and her voice is going to be made so much bigger with the Miss South Africa platform. And that's really what this platform is about. It's about really making your voice louder and heard across the nation. So to the young woman here, all the beautiful queens, really my words are to you to say, follow your dreams, they are valid, and you too one day could be Miss South Africa. So just always remember that. Thank you to the incredible corporates who have come together to make this possible. Metropolitan, Old Mutual, I have no doubt that we will be speaking very soon. And of course, our existing partners in Vodacom and Sun International. Thank you so much for always being such a great support. Really, from me and my team, just to say thank you to the province of Limpopo for having us, for welcoming us. We're so excited to be back. We can't wait to see her home in Gavaza village and really take this experience on and learn and be able to bring the pride and joy of South Africa from Limpopo across the world as well. All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's give her a round of applause. Stephanie Whale, all the way from Miss South Africa organization. We are now going to request that all of you must be seated as we are going to request our Queen, Miss South Africa 2022, to come and give us a message. Earlier on, I spoke about the need for us to combine beauty with brains. She's not only beautiful, she has got those brains of an intelligent woman, general manager. We know that Ndavi is a graduate from the University of Pretoria, who has a degree in BCom Investment Management. She's just not beautiful. She's a graduate from the University of Pretoria with a degree in BCom Investment Management. And she's currently furthering her studies, doing honors in economics and investment so that she can better understand local and global economics. So here we want to really appreciate Ndavi's family for having been there to nurture her to be the beautiful queen with the brains that are required for a person of her caliber. Thank you, Ndavi's father and the entire family for having played your role as the family. Now we are going to request all our beauty queens to usher Ndavi onto the stage. They've requested that they want to do a guard of honor for her. Can they, all of them come and do that guard of honor as we call on to the podium Miss South Africa 2022, Ndavi Nokeri. Let's clap hands for them as they come.
Jerusalem, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalem, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawoyami, alikolana, buso wami, aukolana, ilondoloze, zuhambe nami.
Now is an opportunity for our queen to come and speak to us. Ndavi Nokeri, Miss South Africa 2022. Let's ululate, Shabadi Mafleiti. Yeah, man, yeah, man.
That was so beautiful. Thank you so much, ladies. You guys look so stunning. As I walked through, I just saw the future Miss South Africa, so I can't wait to see what we create and produce in this province. Absheni, Dumelang. I just want to say good morning to the Honorable Premier, MECs, Executive Mayors, and Mayors present today, all corporates supporting me, members of the media, my wonderful family, and all distinguished guests. Good morning. It is such an honor to be celebrated today by such esteemed leaders. I really want to say I am humbled and I am so grateful for your presence. I do not take this for granted at all. Standing here as a woman who comes from Gabaza village and being able to say that I am Miss South Africa 2022, it really is so assuring and reaffirming that it doesn't matter where you come from, your dreams are truly valid. And today I'd actually like to take it a step further and say where I come from has uniquely qualified me to stand here today. It is because of you, every individual sitting here in this room, the community that shaped me, every yes that I received, every no that I received, qualified me to stand here today and be a woman a proud woman from Limpopo, and say that where we come from truly, truly, truly empowers us to change the world. So I would like to say thank you to the Miss South Africa organization as well for this life-changing opportunity. It doesn't only change my life, but it has changed every single girl's life who see themselves in me. I think they are set free to dream again. When I myself saw Shudufatso in 2020 take the crown, I think I was inspired to dream again, because it's so difficult to believe in yourself when you don't see something being done. So when I saw a woman with a similar background stand and face her future, I was inspired to do the same. And I think standing here, I really truly hope that I can do the same for all the other women sitting in this room, because you guys are absolutely beautiful, you are intelligent, you are strong, and I think, like we said, we have the potion of creating great potential in Limpopo. But I also think it comes with a responsibility. We really need to ensure that we create an environment to nurture their skills. We need to nurture their talents. We need to nurture that intelligence that we speak of, because it is one thing to have the intelligence, but if we don't create the environment that supports that, then we will disappoint ourselves. So let us work together to ensure that they have all the resources, all the tools that they need to become successful in whatever industry that they want to go into. I know there are many industries that are still male-dominated today, but I think that if we as women as well can stand and penetrate those industries, then the young girls will see that, you know, the world is their oyster. There is no limit to what they can achieve if they can believe in themselves. So thank you so much, Limpopo, for honoring me today. This is so much more than I could have imagined. I'm truly so, so grateful, and I look forward to partnering with each and every one of you to make this reign successful. And my biggest focus will be to bridge that inequality gap. I know that it comes from our historic segregation, but there are things that are still happening today that continue to perpetuate these poverty cycles. So let us work together to ensure that we bridge that gap. We ensure that they have access to information, computer literacy. If we stand together, then we will create the greatest leaders. Limpopo will create the greatest leaders in this country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DJ. I'm left with no words but to say wow. Wow. What a moving address, Ndavi. We, as a province of Limpopo, were truly humbled by those gestures that you have just shared with us. And in my department, the department that I lead, we have already started to have some engagements with Miss South Africa as an organization and other strategic partners for us as a province to have a Limpopo modeling academy for these young ones so that they are given the necessary skills, the necessary support that they need. And I think those engagements are going to bear fruit for us as a province in a long run. And that's one thing we are going to really work towards achieving together with the person who's standing in on behalf of the Premier, because it's him who's controlling the purse. And really rest assured, Ndavi, will really make your dream a reality, of creating an environment for those other young girls who have got a potential to be Miss South Africa of the future. We will really deliver on that one. We are now going to request that all of us rise on our feet as we usher onto the stage the acting premier, Ntate Charles Seaparo Squadi, who's here standing in on behalf of the provincial government representing the premier. Let's give him a round of applause to give us a keynote address.
Thank you, Prom Director Mamraka. The reigning Miss South Africa, Ndavi Nokeri. The Nokeri family, councillors who are here, starting with our own host, Kolube, representing the mayor of the City of Stars, Ntate Molapisani, who is the mayor of Greater Tshwane Municipality, where our reigning queen is coming from. Meram Buddha, who is coming from Thulamela Municipality. Ntate Malachi, who is representing the executive mayor of Capricorn District. Mayor Chipi Makananisa. I don't know why today I'm failing to pronounce this. It's because you are seated next to the reigning queen. But Mema Kananisa is also representing the executive mayor of Mopani District. Miss South Africa organizers, sponsors, the media, well-wishers, friends. I've seen as well other councillors from various municipalities. I've seen you, Tatani Bishop Malulek. I thought you'll be giving us the prayers today. Let me take this opportunity on behalf of the Premier of this province, Ntate Chupuma Tabata. Welcome home, the Queen, the reigning Queen, the Lady of the Moment, the child of our province, Ms. Ndavi Nokeri. After your illustrious journey that saw you being crowned the fairest of them all, Miss South Africa 2022. But before I even go further, I would like to really take this opportunity and humbly request the Nokeri family to stand up so that we are all able to see them. If they are here, I've seen the father this morning. Oh, yes. You can see we still have other potentials coming through, so you can see. I'm raising them because we need to know and see the family, where she's coming from. I'm sure she's not come from the pageant, but from a basic family, and we are really, really proud of what we have done for this province and for the country. Thank you very much. As a province, we are once again proud to receive the prettiest and the most intelligent lady, Miss South Africa, back home. Your crowning has proven that indeed Limpopo is the home of the most well-groomed, beautiful young women in South Africa. After we received similar prestige in 2020 through Shudufazo Musida and Bokam Monjani in 2010. Your crowning couldn't have come at a better time for the people of Limpopo as we continue to put building blocks recovering from the COVID-19 disaster. The sun has indeed risen with all its rays, shining on our rural province, giving hope that tomorrow will surely be better than yesterday. Ndavi, you come from the best place in South Africa, the subtropical area of Tzaneen, the food basket of our country. Tzaneen, which is a town which is evergreen, even throughout winter. There is honor in associating with this majestic place. The plush and the pictures of Mahoba's Kloof, the mighty Drakensberg that connects Volkberg to the genesis of many rivers in Lekgalametsi. We know that the rivers that come from Lekgalametsi feed into the world-renowned Kruger National Park, our pride as a province. This is what we see in you, a stretching mighty river that feeds into the dreams of many young boys and girls who want to see themselves competing at national and world platforms. So you have become the inspiration for those young men and women in this province. From what we have seen today, the beautiful young queens and princesses with so many titles in this room. I've never seen a room full of these titles. And I've never known that Limpopo have so many titles. So let's really give them a round of applause once again. And I believe that their presence here, they feel very much inspired, but also have got hope that one day, just one day, they'll be like you. They'll reign in this country. And please keep up that dream alive. Your winning of Miss South Africa continues to lift the veil from undermining of Limpopo as a blessed place to produce greatness. You join a legion of young stars who have painted the canvas of Limpopo with their good deeds. The painting is looking beautiful indeed. For many years we have produced best graduates in maths and science. Our artists like Master KG Makazi, Monada, Shoma Josie, and others have dominated the world stage. And you are in that list. Thank you very much. As the government of Limpopo, we are proud of you, Ndavi, and will always, through the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, continue to support you in your reign and work as Miss South Africa 2022. We shall ensure that you truly live to the dictum that charity begins at home, and to guarantee that through your tenure as Miss South Africa, many of other Miss South Africas continue to be produced from our star-studded streets and villages. Through your crown, we hope that many young boys and girls will be motivated to rise above their unfortunate circumstances and backgrounds to become greater citizens of our country. They should thus see not even the sky should be their limit, but their habitat. And that is possible to be greater and successful. Memoraka, we are proud as we have continued to inform us that the government of Limpopo is forging ahead with its plans to build state-of-the-art theater to be situated in Polokwane as an investment to develop and support arts and culture in this beautiful province and unearth many talents in this culturally diverse province. We hope to find in this theater a place to host beauty, fashion shows, art exhibition, and build on the profile of artists across this province. Program Director, today is not a day of many speeches, but celebration and festivities as we exhibit the beauty of our province, the abundance of talent that is within our diverse cultural heritage through our reigning queen, Ndavi Nokeri. Let me therefore, on behalf of the Honorable Premier and the government and the people of Limpopo, thank Ndavi's parents, relatives, friends, and us well-wishers for the support you gave Ndavi through this journey. Your support, prayers, and cheers made it possible for her to stand tall today as a reigning queen. We wish you, Ndavi, all the best and strength in your journey. May all your goals and undertakings you made when you were crowned Miss South Africa become true and become a blessing to many of our young people in the province and the country. Let your light shine bright and let your star shoot high above the horizons. Welcome home, Miss South Africa. Welcome home, Ndavi. Re a leboga ha Kenza, ro leboga, baya danki. Ke leboga.
Thank you very much. Let's all be seated. I really want us to appreciate those words of wisdom from the acting premier, Mr. Charles Seaparo Squad. Indeed, he had appreciated the family unit of Ndavi Nokeri, because for us to see her shine, we now can see where it comes from. It's from her family. So ladies and gentlemen, all of you, as individual members of our society, let us at all times appreciate our families, because they are the ones to support us. They are the ones who understand us the most. Let's give them a round of applause, because really, if it wasn't of them, MEC Squad, we wouldn't be where we are today. You have made the province of Limpopo proud. You have made the province and the country very proud. But as I listened attentively to the address by the MEC, I thought you'll just be generous and appreciate the beauty that is here on this podium. But he never acknowledged that I'm beautiful, but anyway, it's fine. I know that I'm beautiful, and that's the reason why this province is producing these beauty queens. Thank you very much. Squad. Let's move along with our program. We are going to receive our vote of thanks by the Executive Mayor of Capricorn District, who's now going to be represented by Councillor Mahlaji Solomon. Let's usher him onto the podium with a round of applause.
Oh, Nagurui, that's how I'm feeling. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. We are celebrating Agere Program Director. Yeah, Rasonjoro Bonjoro, we are welcoming one of our own. Program Director, the acting Premier Ndavi Seaparo Squad, the Executive Mayor of Polokwane in absentia, represented by Kolobe. Yabatadi Ikazienzu. All mayors who are present here and the councillors, the family of our beautiful Miss South Africa, yourself, Miss South Africa, the members of the media and distinguished guests, good morning. Dima Cheroni, Kijona Agre MEC. Yeah, it is indeed my honor and privilege to be here today in front of you on behalf of the Executive Mayor of Capricorn District Municipality, Mayor Mamadou Pitefo, to pass the vote of thanks to everyone who has come to this special and beautiful occasion of home welcoming our Miss South Africa. But Program Director Keynote Magago Leboga, and give glory to the Almighty God for making this journey to be successful for Miss South Africa. Renarjwa Gagwa Moria re batho ba khotso ditaba tša mohuto ge di phethagetše re kota mafase ra leboga. Re leboga wena MEC for steering this ship very well, and also thank the MMC for Sports, Arts and Culture Kolobe for warmest welcome. Kamo maspaleng wa rena wa Polokwane. Ke na le problem ya go nyoko complaina nyana gore a bo weta more welcome. Be go na le batho ba ntši ba eta mo ba go tšea dinepe. Mara na ba ntši. I get to maybe problem gore Polokwane municipality is on the way to be the metro. Maybe balebeleji mabaka. We really, yeah, thanks very much, Mama. We really thank the MEC for this occasion. We thank you very much, MEC. And we also want to thank the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture in the province for organizing this program, and under your stewardship, Metan Timraka, and to also thank the acting Premier for being present here and giving us a warm hospitality. Indeed, it gives courage. We know that it was not easy for our diamond to bring the crown home. Kika ditapelo cha arena ka moka inyaka gore mothege premier leboga thego ye le mo fileng yona, because she carried our province on her shoulders. We also want to thank you, Miss South Africa, for inspiring many young women and girls locally and in various parts of the country, for giving them the reason to believe in themselves and their dreams. We have no doubt that you will touch many lives during your reign as Miss South Africa. Gender-based violence, we hope you are going to prioritize that, and in front of our acting premier, who are promising that we will rally behind you, and we really going to prove it that gender-based violence are dumeli kamonageng ya rena ya South Africa. MEC, With those few words, go to go officing ya Capricorn municipality, Mema Mutupitef, Barrele Leboge, Relakaleche Matlatele Matlogonolo in everything that you will be doing. Releboga Gomenagane, Mudimwa Velelane, Mushat.
Thank you very much, Councillor Matlaji Solomon, who did that vote of thanks on behalf of the Executive Mayor of Capricorn District Municipality. The people who are not taking pictures of you are missing an opportunity because there can't be Polokwane municipality without Capricorn District. That's where the oversight mechanism is being practiced. Can we clap hands for him? Ladies and gentlemen, we have now arrived at the end of our formal program, and I want to really appreciate all of you for having been a wonderful audience. As per this program, we were supposed to have concluded all our items by 11 o'clock, and now is 10:39. So it means then that you have been cooperating very well with the program director. Let's clap hands for all of us. I'm going to hand over to Mr. Kenny Matiba, who's going to give us announcements as to how we're going to move from here as we'll be moving around Polokwane city and then exiting to Greater Zanin municipality. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. MEC. Wish you could listen very carefully to these announcements. It's always good. And thanks to Miss South Africa, the future Miss Universe. The CEO just forgot to mention it that they're taking her there to win that crown and represent South Africa. Now, here are the announcements. We're already hungry. We will give her a chance with the Premier and the mayors. This table, we call it table number 1, to move to get some food through that door. Protocol officers will be guiding them, and then the family in here will follow suit, and the rest of us should wait for them, please. Now, Lucky, I wonder where is Lucky? We'll have to manage this, whether we have an opportunity for photos, and I know that's where problem starts. I want to take a picture with her, surely. But please, we have an array of media out there. We're going to take her, we'll see how we juggle it up to a room where we had an early holding room with the politicians to go in and have an audience with the media, the print media and photographers, where they will field in some few questions. We're giving them about 5 minutes. And then she has to do television, SABC, News Africa, ENCA, wants to go live. Now, when we say live, it's synchronized. If they call from the studio in Johannesburg, they say, we want to come to you now. It means that time. You can't say, no, I'll come back to you. That opportunity is gone. So she's Miss South Africa. So let's give her a chance, everybody else, like Kenny. Please wait patiently, Kenny. She's still. Now, when we're done with all those, we'll manage those. We have, it's now 10:43. We should be done by 11:30. We're giving 30 minutes for media opportunities because those are important partners. When we're done, there's an issue of the convoy. We have traffic out there. The traffic police were waiting for us. I will urge photographers who don't have transport. In actual fact, we urge journalists to get into a white buggy, a Ford Ranger with GP number plates. We'll open it up and then we'll drive with them. They can take pictures as we go on a convoy. The convoy will be driving slowly. Now, the convoy is not for everybody. Please, don't come if you know yourself. We don't leave gaps, the standards of driving, we don't leave gaps in between the convoy. Besides, if you follow us in a convoy, you're not going to see him because she'll be in front. So we urge other people to move to Greenside. Is it a primary school like? Yeah, Greenside. We're going to Greenside when we're done with all this. There's a school there where she's going to donate sanitary pads to kids and give them a motivational speech. We'll spend some few minutes in there. When we're done, then we have a convoy through the city. We've got designated streets, and they will be announced on all radio stations. People will be waiting. Today's Friday. You'll be surprised how many people will be there waiting for her to have an opportunity with her. We're not going to stop anywhere. We're going to go through the streets in Polokwane, and then we move to Tzaneen. Now, all those that want to go with us to Tzaneen, we also urge those, you can drive ahead. Because if you drive slowly in between our convoy, we will overtake you and you'll be left behind. The other thing is that when we drive in a convoy, we're controlled by traffic in front and at the back. Don't go through red lights, they will arrest you. The ones who are controlling us, don't let us go through red lights. And the time, those things are very essential that we adhere to those. Now, let's allow the number one table to move, and then they will be doing interviews like he's waiting for her. The honorables, let's move, and the family, and the rest of us, let's move. There's food out there. We can have food, and then we'll be taking pictures. Thank you.
When I pray, God, please hear me. When I cry, God, please hear me. When I pray, God, please hear me. And when I cry, God, please hear me. Matata agaze bagwena, sabolo yaga isi bagwena, jega muga hari isi bagwena, ilo yaga baba. Matata agaze bagwena, sabolo yaga isi bagwena, jega muga hari isi bagwena.
ungathuseke moto ungasaphoteke moto bilo yakhe baba ukina lyomo wano wa unthusa yenkubela nkiyezela gadala gere bilo yakhe baba. When I pray, God, please hear me. When I cry, God,